Alright, well, the front tires are off, but this is on stands, so I guess we'll see if we can get it running. First thing is, should be a battery in it, but it belongs right there, and that battery got taken out for a different garden tractor, because this has been sitting for a while, and at some point, somebody needed a battery for something else, so throw a battery in there and see what happens next. Alright, well, luckily I have the manual so I can go check it, but I went to put this in and this battery cable is black and so is the other one, so I need to double check whether this is positive or negative ground before I hook it up. So take a brief break to see which way that goes. I'm guessing this is the correct way because I think that's how I had it in there the last time. But definitely want to make sure that we get it the right way around so it'll turn correctly when it cranks. Alright, having checked the manual, all the convenient black to black to black color coding is correct. And also, I was correct in guessing that it is a negative ground. But it occurs to me the bolts I have to put these cables on the battery are too big. So I guess I'm going to have to go find different bolts, because the bolts for this battery, well, the bolts for this garden tractor went with the last battery wherever it went, and I don't know where that is, so yeah. I guess I need to go do some errands and find some equipment. Alright, the battery's in, and I checked it for spark. It's bright out, so I didn't even try to tape that, because the spark won't show up in this bright sunny day. But there's no spark, so I'm going to have to get this point cover off. You can see there's low clearance there, but with a stubby screwdriver and a little bit of luck, should be able to get that out of there. And that fuel line is toast. We'll see if that holds, but right now it's got to be out of the way. Well, I checked for spark and there's no spark, so... Ooh, and I just gouged myself real good. Oh well. So... Yeah. I guess. No, I'm fine.
No.
I mean, if you think you've got the service manual around here. Yeah. Definitely no spark. That means all right. Well, let's get at those points and see if we can file on those. Also, there seems to be a mouse house in this business. There's my memory cloth. Alright, those points are clean. That wire there is loose. Let's see if a little bit of clean points will do something. Also, there's definitely a mouse house that moved in here, but I don't know how bad it is, so I think I'm going to try and see if the engine starts and blows stuff around. I don't know. I have to look at the label when I get a chance here. Yes, I sent you the owner's manual because I have a scan of that. Now, The tag for the engine is behind the grill, so I might be able to see it, but oh, is the plunger stuck on this? Great. There we go. Okay, the points are closing. Good. Alright. Maybe that condenser is no good. Alright, well. Except this is a Briggs & Stratton, so it's not a Kohler.
That's a Briggs & Stratton?
Yeah, it's a 14-horse Briggs & Stratton. I think the original manual says it's supposed to have a Kohler in it, but it's substituted with a Briggs.
That's why the Ford doesn't have much change to that one.
Probably. And I'm going to pop the hood off this entirely, I think, to just have more room to get in at that.
Where are the points set up? Where are the points set up?
They're in front behind the grill here. So, anyhow.
What are we looking for? you're checking compression on an easy spin starting engine, you must turn it backwards.
Yes, because there's a tiny nub to hold the exhaust valve open, or intake valve open. No, exhaust valve open a teeny bit, so that the compression is lower when you're pulling it to start, and then when the engine gets up to speed, that's so fast it barely lets anything out. So, all right.
It's showing 16 and 14 horsepower core engine use 40 cubic inch displacement.
Okay.
And 18 horsepower is 42. 133.
Okay.
And according to this, it looks like it should be a 400, or 400, 700, or 401, 400. No, not a 401, 400, 400 or 407.
Okay. I cleaned the points and got ignition back, so that's good. Hopefully.
So it's like the according to this is 30.
Yes. Most small engines use 30 because that's a convenient thing for people to remember. Now, make sure that we get that right side up. And okay. How did that wire suddenly get shorter? There. So we'll just put this ratty old fuel line back on there. And
Yeah, it tells about the point system.
I mean, I kind of appreciate the fact that on a Cub Cadet the points are typically pretty easy to get at, but that's because the engine is mounted longitudinally instead of horizontally.